Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode on Sadiq Talks Football. Today's video will be on the Man City 3-0 impressive win against Manchester United. I predicted 2-0, very, very close, but Haaland should have been hat-trick, 4 or 5 goals, in fact. Made him captain on my free hit for the FPL today. Donnarumma, of course, amazing save, which we'll be getting into. Are Man City back, or were United that bad? Obviously, as a Chelsea fan, we play United next week away from home. Our bogey team, we rarely win over there. I think it's like been a decade or something. So I want to be looking at the performances. I think United weren't that bad. I think they had a few chances they were putting pressure on. But unfortunately for them, Man City were just too good. Everyone tuning in, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification. We're finally back on this channel. International break had absolutely drained me out. We're going to talk about a bit of the Liverpool game as well on the side, because I don't know how that team keeps winning. Very, very lucky to keep getting the win. Salah doing nothing and then scoring a penalty like he's still world class. So it is what it is. So Man City 3, Manchester United 0. Very strong start. Haaland nearly scoring at the start of the game, in fact, before Foden getting his goal. Foden, obviously, I don't know where he's been. He hasn't been playing every single game. He hasn't been around. I didn't think he'll be very important for Man City this season, but clearly Pep still has a plan. Pep cannot be written off this early in the season, guys. I know Man City haven't looked that impressive. So have Liverpool. They haven't looked impressive, but they still got the wins. With City, it just hasn't been good enough. But today was a fantastic performance. The question is, was it more City or was it just United being bad? I think United, it's just defensively just not there. I don't know what it is. They did have a few moments. They did have a few chances. You know, I've said it time and time again. Once Bruno Fernandes leaves Manchester United and they reinvest around that position and a defender, if we're being honest as well, they need to spend on a defender. We will see United improve, but it's a stepping stone. Amorim, is he going to be sacked? Some people are saying that he could have been sacked or could have walked away during the international break, but he still was here for the derby. So, United fans, if you're watching this, let us know your thoughts. Obviously, 3-0 does look very, very horrific. But I don't think United were that bad. Obviously, City dominated with many, many chances, which we'll get into very shortly. Haaland getting his double goal, FPL captain for me. I should have triple captain. I was this close to triple captain because it's a free hit. I couldn't. Otherwise, I would have for sure. Stats so far, Man United had the possession. Look, I'm telling you, look, 55% possession. To be playing away from home, I know it's Manchester as well, but against Man City, who usually hold up the ball, guys, come on, seriously. I don't think it was that bad from United. I know it says 3-0, but they did have some shots, obviously not on target. Both teams not really on target. Haaland hitting the post somehow from that chance, which was absolutely weird, if I'm being honest. Great dummy from one of the players from City, and then Haaland not getting it. United had 29 touches in Man City's box, guys. The Memembu guy, his shot, Donnarumma, the way he saved it, couldn't believe my eyes. Even though we want someone that can play from the back, good with his feet from goal, I'll take those saves any day of the week, guys. I'll take those saves any day of the week. I think most goalkeepers wouldn't have saved that in my eyes. That comes from experience, guys, clearly. So City have got a great signing. They've also got Trafford as well, who will slowly come into their team. It's going to take time, right? They spent like 40 million on the goalkeeper as well. He's had a difficult start. Man City have been perfect. Rodri's back, of course. It's going to take them time. I don't think there's a club out there that is 100% ready. You know, Arsenal look decent, don't get me wrong, but they played teams that they were expected to beat, if we're being honest. But when it came to United, United should have won against them. They lost against Liverpool. Obviously, from an amazing free kick, I get that. Should have been a draw the way they set up. But no team out there for me is getting there. You know, Liverpool aren't the best out of the top 5, top 6 teams currently on form. In my opinion, no. Bournemouth should have got a point from them. Newcastle could have got a draw from them, even with 10 men. You saw Burnley concede last second. Salah, you know, Hannibal, I don't know what he was doing with his arms up, which was a bit crazy. But it is good to see Pep happy again. It is good to see City, you know, from a neutral perspective. I want the season to be tight. I want it to be close. I don't want Liverpool to walk away with it. I don't want Arsenal to win. I'm sorry, Arsenal fans watching. I don't want you guys to win. Okay, Chelsea still creeping up there. Of course, we're 4 points behind. We are unbeaten with Liverpool. I think we're the only 2 teams that are unbeaten. I'm sure it is. Yeah, so Liverpool 4 points ahead of Chelsea in 5th. Oh, Palace are unbeaten as well. Yeah, Palace are unbeaten as well. Who did they play against? 0-0 against Sunderland. Okay, cool. So your top five for this weekend: Liverpool at the top of the league table, 4 wins from 4 games, 9 goals, 4 conceded, 5 goal difference. Arsenal getting an impressive win against Nottingham Forest with 9 points, of course, losing 1 game against Liverpool. Tottenham 9 points as well, a great win for them over the weekend. Obviously, 10 men West Ham. They lost against Bournemouth, who are in fourth, in fact, as well, ahead of Chelsea. Chelsea 2 wins, 2 draws. 0 losses, of course, with a goal difference of 6. So unfortunately, it hasn't worked out for Chelsea this weekend, but it's not the worst result. VAR issues coming our way, sadly. There's an article that I'll be posting for my World War Chelsea channel that will be talking about that in depth. I ain't done an article in 4 years, 5 years, so I'm quite excited to be talking about that. City, of course, back in 8th position, 6 points behind Liverpool already. But I think City will go on a run. I do think City will do their thing. So it's going to be interesting. United have Chelsea next week. And who have Liverpool got? Liverpool got Everton, a derby for them. Tottenham have Brighton away, which is very difficult. Arsenal have City. That's a big one. Arsenal against City next week. You're going to see that live on here. Live reaction, live view, people, of that game. City away from home. It was very, very important for them to get the win today against United to set them for that, of course. So, Man City 3, United 0. United will have their problems still. Amorim, is he going to be manager still? Bruno Fernandes, for me, not good enough. But overall, they did combine quite well. I don't think it was that bad, as I said. I think it's a bit deep. City hit the post, of course, would work. But that is where we are, guys. Goalkeeper saves, 3 for United, 2 for Donnarumma. So yeah, it was decent. It wasn't that bad, guys. Let's be real. De Ligt did okay. I wouldn't say it was bad. Agate did okay. Sesko, it's a tough one. His first derby coming in, had a few moments here and there, was quite strong in some of the opportunities, but hasn't worked out, of course. I don't think the lineup was wrong. I think that was probably their best lineup they've got. Obviously, the goalkeeper situation needs to be sorted, but that team there isn't the worst team. I think that's probably the best team that I've seen under Amorim. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we're going to wrap it there. Rodri officially back for Man City in the lineup. He's looking good. It's going to take time, of course, to get back to his best. The Ballon d'Or winner for sure. But let's see what happens. Haaland scores twice as Man City cruise to United win. Reaction and report. 74,000 people currently viewing. It's gone down to 59k. I'm sure it was over 100k before. So we're going to wrap up here. Everyone tuning in, smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification. We'll be back soon. Champions League football midweek. We're going to be doing a video on that as well. So look out for that, people. And I'm out. Peace.